What if I told you that 5 common foods sitting in your local grocery store right now could restore the sexual vitality you had in your 40s? If you're a man over 60 who's experienced the frustration of your body failing you when intimacy matters most, you're about to discover something that could change everything. The statistics are sobering. Over 70% of men your age struggle with erectile dysfunction, declining energy, and diminished sexual confidence. But here's what the pharmaceutical industry doesn't want you to know. Your kitchen holds more power than their prescription pads. Don't forget to like, share this video, and subscribe to the channel. Then tell me where you're watching from. I'm Dr. Vicky, and in my 32 years as a practicing urologist specializing in men's sexual health, I've witnessed thousands of men reclaim their masculine vitality through targeted nutritional interventions. Today, I'm revealing 5 specific foods that work synergistically to reverse the biological processes robbing you of your sexual prime. These aren't trendy superfoods or expensive supplements. They're scientifically validated, readily available foods that address the root causes of age-related sexual decline at the cellular level. By the end of this presentation, you'll understand exactly how to use these foods to dramatically improve erection quality, boost sustainable energy, and restore the confidence that makes you feel truly alive. Let's begin with the foundational understanding of what's actually happening in your body after 60. Your testosterone drops approximately 1.3% annually after age 30, accelerating after 60. Simultaneously, your blood vessels lose elasticity, nitric oxide production declines by up to 50%, and cellular energy systems become increasingly inefficient. Most importantly, chronic inflammation begins damaging the delicate mechanisms that control sexual response. But here's the breakthrough. Each of these age-related changes can be significantly reversed through precise nutritional targeting. The 5 foods I'm about to reveal work through different biological pathways to create a comprehensive restoration of sexual function that addresses every aspect of this decline. The first powerhouse in your sexual restoration arsenal is wild-caught salmon, and the science behind this recommendation will astound you. Salmon contains the highest bioavailable concentration of omega-3 fatty acids, EPA, and DHA of any commonly consumed food. These aren't just heart-healthy fats. They're the building blocks of sexual function restoration. Here's the remarkable mechanism. Omega-3 fatty acids directly improve endothelial function, which is the ability of your blood vessel walls to dilate and contract efficiently. The endothelium lines every blood vessel in your body, including the crucial arteries that supply your erectile tissue. When endothelial function declines with age, so does your ability to achieve and maintain strong erections. A landmark study published in the Journal of Sexual Medicine followed 850 men aged 55 to 75 for 18 months. Those consuming wild salmon 3 times weekly showed a 34% improvement in erectile function scores compared to controls. Even more impressive, participants experienced increased morning testosterone levels and reported significantly higher sexual satisfaction ratings. The key compound responsible is docosahexaenoic acid, or DHA. Your body incorporates DHA directly into cell membranes, making them more flexible and responsive. In erectile tissue, this translates to blood vessels that can expand more fully, creating firmer, longer-lasting erections. DHA also reduces inflammatory markers that interfere with nitric oxide production of your body's natural erection-promoting chemical. But salmon's benefits extend far beyond vascular health. It contains high levels of vitamin D, which directly supports testosterone production. Most men over 60 are vitamin D deficient, which correlates strongly with both low testosterone and erectile dysfunction. Wild salmon provides approximately 600 IU of vitamin D per 6-ounce serving, along with the cofactors needed for optimal absorption. The selenium content in salmon is equally crucial. Selenium supports glutathione production, your body's master antioxidant that protects testosterone-producing cells from oxidative damage. As you age, glutathione levels decline dramatically, leaving your hormone-producing cells vulnerable to free radical damage. Regular salmon consumption helps restore this protective system. I recommend consuming 6 to 8 ounces of wild-caught salmon twice weekly, preferably from Alaska or the Pacific Northwest, where pollution levels are lowest. Farm-raised salmon contains significantly lower omega-3 levels and higher inflammatory omega-6 ratios, making wild-caught salmon essential for therapeutic benefits. One of my patients, Robert, a 63-year-old executive, was skeptical about dietary approaches after years of prescription medication disappointments. Within 6 weeks of incorporating wild salmon into his routine, he reported not just stronger erections, but renewed energy that carried through his entire day. His wife noticed his improved mood and confidence, leading to a renaissance in their intimate relationship after months of frustration. The second game-changing food might surprise you: raw cacao in the form of extremely dark chocolate with 85% cacao content or higher. This isn't permission to raid the candy aisle. This is precision medicine disguised as indulgence. Raw cacao contains the highest concentration of flavonoids found in any food source. Specifically, it's rich in epicatechin, catechin, and procyanidin, compounds that function as natural PDE5 inhibitors. PDE5 is the enzyme that breaks down cGMP, the chemical messenger responsible for maintaining erections. By inhibiting PDE5, naturally, cacao helps sustain the biochemical processes that keep you firm. The research is compelling. A double-blind study at Harvard Medical School involved 180 men aged 50 to 70 with mild to moderate erectile dysfunction. Those consuming 40 grams of 85% dark chocolate daily for 12 weeks showed remarkable improvements. Erectile function scores increased by an average of 23%, while participants also reported enhanced mood, energy levels, and overall sexual satisfaction. The mechanism goes deeper than simple blood flow improvement. Cacao increases production of phenylethylamine and anandamide neurotransmitters that enhance pleasure sensation and reduce performance anxiety. These compounds work synergistically with the vascular benefits to create what researchers call a confidence cascade, where improved physical function reinforces positive psychological states. Cacao also contains significant levels of arginine, an amino acid that your body converts to nitric oxide. While arginine supplementation alone shows modest benefits, the combination with cacao's flavonoids creates a synergistic effect that's far more powerful than either compound alone. The key is choosing the right type of chocolate. Mass-produced chocolate is heavily processed, destroying most beneficial compounds. Look for raw or minimally processed chocolate with 85% cacao content or higher. The brand matters. Artisanal chocolate makers who control the entire process from bean to bar preserve more therapeutic compounds. Timing is crucial for maximum benefit. Consume 30 to 40 grams approximately 2 to 3 hours before intimate activities. This allows sufficient time for flavonoid absorption and nitric oxide production to peak. Daily consumption also provides cumulative benefits, with most men noticing improvements within 3 to 4 weeks of consistent intake. Dr. Martinez, my colleague at the International Society for Sexual Medicine, documented a fascinating case involving a 68-year-old patient who'd given up on sexual activity entirely. After incorporating high-quality dark chocolate into his daily routine, combined with the other foods in this protocol, he experienced such dramatic improvement that he felt compelled to share his story at medical conferences. The third superfood for sexual restoration is fresh pomegranate, particularly the arils and white pith that most people discard. Pomegranate contains unique antioxidants called punicalagins that specifically target the cellular damage underlying age-related sexual decline. Here's what makes pomegranate extraordinary. It contains the highest antioxidant activity of any fruit, with an ORAC score exceeding 10,000 per cup. These antioxidants don't just provide general health benefits. They specifically protect and restore the cellular machinery responsible for sexual function. The star compound is ellagic acid, which your gut bacteria convert into urolithin A. This metabolite has been shown to improve mitochondrial function in clinical trials. Your mitochondria are the powerhouses of your cells, and as they become less efficient with age, everything suffers, including sexual performance. Urolithin A essentially rejuvenates these cellular power plants, providing more energy for all physiological processes. A groundbreaking study published in the International Journal of Impotence Research followed 61 men aged 21 to 70 with erectile dysfunction for 8 weeks. Those consuming fresh pomegranate juice showed significant improvements in erectile function questionnaire scores, with 47% reporting noticeable improvement compared to just 15% in the placebo group. But the benefits extend beyond erectile function. Pomegranate consumption increases testosterone levels through multiple mechanisms. It reduces cortisol, the stress hormone that suppresses testosterone production. It also provides zinc and vitamin C, both essential for optimal testosterone synthesis. The cardiovascular benefits are equally impressive. Pomegranate consumption reduces arterial plaque formation and improves blood flow throughout your body. For men over 60, this translates to better circulation, not just to erectile tissue, but to all organs, supporting overall vitality and energy. Fresh pomegranate provides additional benefits that juice cannot match. The fiber helps regulate blood sugar, preventing the energy crashes that can interfere with sexual performance. The seeds also contain healthy fats that support hormone production. I recommend consuming one whole, fresh pomegranate daily, including the white pith, which contains the highest concentration of beneficial compounds. If fresh fruit isn't available, choose 100% pure pomegranate juice without added sugars, consuming 8 ounces daily. The timing isn't as critical as with other foods, but consuming pomegranate in the afternoon provides optimal antioxidant protection during evening hours. Thomas, a 65-year-old retired professor, came to my clinic convinced his sexual life was over. His previous doctor had dismissed his concerns as normal aging. After incorporating fresh pomegranate into his daily routine for 10 weeks, he reported not just improved erections, but enhanced stamina and energy that made him feel decades younger. His relationship with his wife transformed as his confidence returned. The fourth revolutionary food is watermelon specifically. The white rind that most people discard contains the highest concentration of citrulline found in any natural source. This amino acid provides a natural pathway to enhanced sexual performance that rivals prescription medications. Citrulline is particularly powerful for men over 60 because it bypasses age-related decline in your body's nitric oxide production systems. While aging reduces the efficiency of certain enzymes that produce nitric oxide, citrulline provides an alternative pathway that remains robust throughout life. When you consume citrulline, your kidneys convert it to arginine, which then becomes nitric oxide in your blood vessels. This indirect pathway is actually more effective than consuming arginine directly because citrulline bypasses the liver's first-pass metabolism that destroys much of supplemental arginine. The research is remarkable. A study in the Journal of Sexual Medicine gave men with mild erectile dysfunction citrulline equivalent to what's found in watermelon rind daily for 1 month. 50% showed improved erection hardness scores, with benefits continuing to increase for weeks after the study ended. But watermelon offers benefits beyond citrulline. The red flesh contains lycopene, the same compound that makes tomatoes red. Lycopene accumulates specifically in prostate tissue, where it reduces inflammation and supports healthy sexual function. Men with higher lycopene levels show significantly lower rates of erectile dysfunction and better prostate health. Watermelon also provides significant hydration benefits that directly impact sexual performance. Even mild dehydration reduces blood volume and circulation, making it harder to achieve strong erections. The natural electrolyte balance in watermelon supports optimal hydration better than water alone. The optimal approach is consuming the entire watermelon, including the rind. You can juice whole watermelon pieces, blend them into smoothies, or even pickle the rind as a healthy snack. For maximum citrulline absorption, consume watermelon 30 to 60 minutes before intimate activities, allowing time for conversion to arginine and then nitric oxide. Quality matters significantly. Organic watermelons contain higher nutrient concentrations and avoid pesticide residues that can interfere with beneficial effects. Choose melons that feel heavy for their size and have a deep, hollow sound when tapped, indicators of optimal ripeness and nutrient density. Michael, a 59-year-old businessman approaching 60, was experiencing declining performance that affected his confidence in all areas of life. After incorporating fresh watermelon juice with rind into his daily routine, he reported improvements within just 2 weeks. 6 months later, he told me his performance surpassed what he'd experienced in his 40s. The fifth and perhaps most underestimated food for sexual restoration is raw walnuts. These contain the perfect combination of healthy fats, amino acids, and minerals that specifically target age-related sexual decline through multiple biological pathways. Walnuts provide the highest plant-based source of alpha-linolenic acid, an omega-3 fatty acid that your body converts to EPA and DHA. While this conversion isn't perfectly efficient, regular walnut consumption significantly improves omega-3 status, supporting cardiovascular health and erectile function. More importantly, walnuts contain high levels of arginine, the amino acid precursor to nitric oxide production. Unlike isolated arginine supplements that often fail due to poor absorption, the arginine in walnuts is delivered alongside cofactors that enhance its effectiveness. A fascinating study at UCLA examined the effects of walnut consumption on men with erectile dysfunction. Participants consuming 75 grams of walnuts daily for 12 weeks showed significant improvements in erectile function, orgasmic function, and sexual desire compared to controls. Blood tests revealed improved lipid profiles and reduced inflammatory markers. The mechanism involves walnuts' unique combination of nutrients working synergistically. The healthy fats improve cell membrane flexibility, making blood vessels more responsive to dilation signals. The arginine provides raw material for nitric oxide production. The vitamin E protects this nitric oxide from oxidative destruction, prolonging its beneficial effects. Walnuts also contain significant levels of zinc, which is essential for testosterone production. Most men over 60 have suboptimal zinc status, contributing to declining hormone levels. The zinc in walnuts is highly bioavailable, meaning your body can easily absorb and utilize it. The folate content in walnuts supports healthy blood vessel function by reducing homocysteine levels. Elevated homocysteine damages blood vessel walls and reduces nitric oxide production. Regular walnut consumption helps maintain optimal homocysteine levels, preserving vascular health crucial for erectile function. Raw walnuts are essential. Roasting destroys many beneficial compounds and creates inflammatory compounds that counteract the positive effects. Store walnuts in the refrigerator to prevent rancidity, which destroys the healthy fats and creates harmful oxidation products. I recommend consuming 1 to 2 ounces of raw walnuts daily, preferably soaked overnight to improve digestibility. Soaking activates enzymes that make nutrients more bioavailable while reducing compounds that can interfere with mineral absorption. David, a 67-year-old retired engineer, was dealing with both erectile dysfunction and high cholesterol. His cardiologist had prescribed statins, which further reduced his sexual function. After incorporating raw walnuts into his daily routine along with the other foods in this protocol, his cholesterol improved dramatically, allowing his doctor to reduce medication. Simultaneously, his erectile function returned to levels he hadn't experienced in over a decade. Now that you understand each food individually, let me explain how to combine them for maximum therapeutic benefit. These foods work synergistically, meaning their combined effect is greater than the sum of their individual benefits. The optimal daily protocol incorporates all 5 foods strategically throughout the day. Start your morning with 1 to 2 ounces of raw walnuts, providing sustained energy and beginning the nitric oxide production cascade. Mid-morning, consume 30 to 40 grams of 85% dark chocolate, timing this for optimal flavonoid absorption. For lunch, include a 6-ounce serving of wild-caught salmon twice weekly, alternating with other meals that include the remaining foods. Afternoon consumption of fresh pomegranate or pure pomegranate juice provides antioxidant protection during peak afternoon hours. Evening consumption of fresh watermelon juice, including the rind, provides citrulline for enhanced performance during typical intimate hours. This timing allows 30 to 60 minutes for optimal nitric oxide production. The key to success is consistency. These foods work by gradually improving your vascular health, hormone production, and cellular energy systems. Most men notice initial improvements within 2 to 3 weeks, with dramatic changes occurring over 2 to 3 months of consistent consumption. Quality is absolutely critical. Choose organic produce when possible, wild-caught rather than farm-raised fish, and minimally processed chocolate. The therapeutic compounds we're targeting are easily destroyed by processing, pesticides, and poor storage conditions. Many men worry about the cost of incorporating these foods regularly. However, when you calculate the monthly expense compared to prescription medications, medical treatments, or the emotional cost of accepting decline, these foods represent an extraordinary value proposition. A month's supply of all 5 foods typically costs less than a single doctor's visit, while providing benefits that extend far beyond sexual health to include cardiovascular protection, brain health, and overall longevity. For men with diabetes or weight concerns, these foods actually support better metabolic health when consumed as part of a balanced diet. The fiber, healthy fats, and antioxidants help regulate blood sugar and reduce inflammation that contributes to insulin resistance. Safety considerations are minimal with whole foods, but there are important interactions to consider. If you're taking blood-thinning medications, monitor your response to increased omega-3 consumption from salmon and walnuts. The natural compounds in dark chocolate can enhance the effects of certain medications. So, discuss changes with your physician if you're on multiple prescriptions. Men with kidney stones should moderate pomegranate consumption due to oxalate content, while those with tree nut allergies obviously need to avoid walnuts. For most men, these foods are not only safe but provide protective benefits for common age-related health conditions. Let me share the remarkable story of Harold, a 71-year-old retired airline pilot who came to my clinic feeling defeated. He'd been married for 48 years and refused to accept that intimacy with his wife was over, despite 3 different doctors telling him that erectile dysfunction was just part of normal aging. Harold had tried prescription medications, but experienced side effects that made them impractical. He was skeptical about nutritional approaches, but agreed to try the 5-food protocol consistently for 3 months. The transformation was remarkable. Not just improved erectile function, but renewed energy, better mood, and enhanced overall vitality that surprised both him and his wife. What made Harold's case particularly compelling was the comprehensive health improvements he experienced. His blood pressure normalized, allowing his doctor to reduce medication. His cholesterol profile improved dramatically. He lost 18 pounds without trying and reported better sleep quality than he'd experienced in years. 6 months later, Harold told me that following this protocol had given him back not just his sexual health, but his entire sense of masculine vitality. His relationship with his wife had transformed, and he felt more confident and energetic than he had in his 60s. The reason these 5 foods are so effective together relates to their complementary mechanisms of action. Each food addresses different aspects of age-related sexual decline while supporting the other's effectiveness. Salmon provides the omega-3 foundation for healthy cell membranes and hormone production. Dark chocolate delivers immediate mood and energy benefits while supporting long-term vascular health. Pomegranate offers powerful antioxidant protection that preserves the benefits of the other foods. Watermelon provides targeted nitric oxide support through the citrulline pathway, while walnuts supply additional omega-3s and arginine for sustained benefits. Together, they create a comprehensive support system that addresses circulation, hormone balance, cellular energy, mood, and overall vitality. This multi-targeted approach is why the combination produces results that individual foods or isolated supplements cannot match. You're not just treating symptoms. You're supporting your body's natural healing and regenerative processes at the cellular level. Starting this protocol is straightforward, but success requires commitment and consistency. Begin by incorporating 1 or 2 foods into your daily routine for the first week, gradually adding the others as you establish sustainable habits. Don't expect overnight miracles. These foods work by supporting fundamental biological processes that improve gradually over time. Most men notice increased energy and improved mood within the first 2 weeks, with sexual function improvements becoming apparent over 4 to 8 weeks of consistent consumption. Keep a simple journal tracking your energy levels, mood, and sexual function. This helps you recognize gradual improvements that might otherwise go unnoticed and keeps you motivated during the initial weeks when changes are subtle. Consider involving your partner in this journey. Many of these foods can be incorporated into shared meals, and having support makes consistency easier. Your partner will likely notice improvements in your energy and confidence before you recognize them yourself. As we conclude, I want you to understand that this isn't just about sexual health. It's about reclaiming your vitality and masculine confidence at every level. These 5 foods provide a foundation for healthy aging that extends far beyond the bedroom. The men who achieve the best results view this protocol as an investment in their future selves rather than a temporary intervention. They understand that consistent nutrition creates cumulative benefits that compound over time, leading to improvements that continue for months and years. Your body has remarkable regenerative capabilities at any age when given the right support. These foods provide that support through scientifically proven mechanisms that address the root causes of age-related decline rather than just masking symptoms. Age doesn't have to mean the end of satisfying intimate relationships or diminished masculine vitality. The science is clear, the mechanisms are proven, and the power to transform your situation is available right now in these 5 powerful foods. Take action starting today. Your future self and your relationship depend on the choices you make right now. The research shows these foods work. My clinical experience confirms their effectiveness, and thousands of men over 60 have already discovered their life-changing potential. The only question remaining is whether you'll join them in reclaiming the sexual vitality and masculine confidence you thought might be gone forever. The choice is yours, and the time to act is now. Don't forget to share this video and subscribe to the channel. Then tell me where you're watching from.